Let's go across to DW's Bastian Hartig now, who joins us from New York City. Bastian, it looks like you've managed to find a fairly dry spot. You've been out for some time now. How bad is it?
Well, Hannah, it looks like the worst is over, at least for the 5 boroughs of New York City. That doesn't mean that this storm is over. So further north of the city and also further east out to Long Island, there is more rain. So for all the people who need to make that commute tonight, who need to go home, who need to go out east, Long Island somewhere, they're going to be in for a rough ride. They're going to need a lot of patience. That having said, I think that goes for everybody who wants to get anywhere in the city tonight. I just spent the last few hours on the subway. I went down to Brooklyn to see what the situation is like there because it was really bad there this morning. This is a journey that would usually take me maybe an hour. It took me closer to 3 today. A lot of the subways aren't running. It's very hard to predict what subways are running, which stops they're actually going to make. So that changes by the minute, it feels like. And then traffic is also really bad. So on the way back, I was also stuck on the subway. It's never fun. It's never a fun experience to be on a New York City subway during rush hour. But on a day like this is particularly bad. All the subways are packed. The few that are running, it's hot, it's humid. People are on edge after a long day at work trying to get home. So that's the situation as it is here. And everybody hopes that tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be easier, is going to be a better day.
Yes, hopefully it will clear up to a certain extent. Is this kind of flooding common in New York?
Well, at least it feels like it's getting more and more common. Just if you look at the last few weeks, we have this storm right now, which is where an Atlantic storm that's coming in with a lot of moisture is coinciding with the moist air that Ophelia left. That was a storm that hit North Carolina, a tropical storm that hit North Carolina just last week. We got the remnants of that here, brought a lot of rain. So now together with that Atlantic storm, that brought this rainfall, this deluge today. Also then 2 weeks ago, we had Hurricane Lee that passed up the coast. It didn't hit New York, but then it made landfall as a tropical storm in Canada. That's pretty rare. So we have a lot of storms. Just 2 years ago, we had Hurricane Ida, or the remnants of Hurricane Ida that came up from the Gulf that brought a lot of rain and that actually killed 13 people in New York City. So, and the reason why we're getting all these storms here, and not only here, but in many parts of the world, are, of course, the warming seas. The warmer the water, the more moisture these stores can gobble up, and then they dump all that moisture in the form of rain when they hit land, in this case, New York City.
DW's Bastian Hartig in New York, thanks so much for all of your insights. And make sure that you stay dry.
Thank you.